Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another couple heroes to replace. On the right side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Elpern. Spawn left side as the red USF. We got Eternal Sunshine of Spotles' Mind. Oh, also howdy. You have issue where the game not starting after loading? That is actually common. You can mitigate that by having a faster drive. You don't want to play this game on a spinning hard disk drive. You want to try at least an SSD, if not a NVMe or M2. And both players immediately selected the doctrine. You got the Armor Company going for some Assault Engineers, which is probably a good counterpart to the Mechanized Assault Doctrine's Assault Grenadiers. Yep, like I said, you want to have a drive that has faster read-write speeds.
We have a fresh Grenadier squad.
Rifle squad, push way forward. Pioneer taking a little bit of damage there, but nothing too crazy. Of course, can't really do much versus a rifle squad. Lay down some wire there. Assault engineers push forward. More grenadiers being deployed on the field. Pioneers push forward. And the MG42 gains some much needed suppression there, which will greatly assist the Pioneers. Maybe some AoE suppression? Nope. Falls back a little bit there. Assault engineers. I'm not sure what this is about. MG42 cuts wire. Assault engineers don't need has the minesweeper upgrade to cut wire. Very nice. You spawn build it, so you must destroy it. The assault engineers are like teenagers. They're very good at cutting. Grenadiers moving around. Assault engineers inside the garrison dancing around. Those are going to be pursuing the grenadiers. Rifle squad should just stick to light cover. Draw some fire for the assault engineers. Right now he's in no cover, so taking some damage. Assault engineers engage the grenadiers successfully. We got the Russian squad. Looks like attempt to build some tank traps. Man, I'm getting some lag spikes there. I'm not sure from why. MG42 setting on up. I swear, it's a little bit random when not if I get lag spikes in the game or not. I usually try to like not restart the game after every single game, particularly for 1v1s, but maybe I should have done it. Assault engineers on deployed on the field. MG42 fires a person on the rifle squad. Does not get any suppression there. Grenadiers pursuing the rifle squad now. Rifle squad's far too wounded to tangle with the grenadiers. Maybe with the support of the Russians. Assault engineers moving around. Not assault engineers. Oh, yeah, they're inside the garrison, but I meant to say assault grenadiers. They do keep behind some heavy cover. Heavy cover has been garrison cover. And looks like there's two windows aside. Not a great garrison for the assault engineers, but looks like he's doing well enough. Not paying close attention. Loses assault engineers a little bit foolishly. Grenadiers taking a bit of damage there. M42 hitting the garrison now. Your squad behind some heavy cover. Captures the cutoff sector, which is a cutoff sector only for this munitions sector. The US player has gone for the lieutenant or lieutenant. They have wire cutting for free, just not minesweepers. They can be upgraded with minesweepers, but I still think that costs normal price. Gotta wait till the assault engineers to fall back. Just free wire cutting.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Grenadier squad does fall back. Nope, they can't be upgraded with minesweepers. So they get wire cutters, just they don't have access to minesweepers. Guess I forgot the fact they didn't have any minesweepers. Maybe they had it at one point in time. They got it, removed it. I can't remember. There was one they had a minesweeper upgrade. But then again, why would we go for assault engineers and go for minesweeper afterwards? I think they still have one target size. MG42 suppresses the Russian squad with flanking shots. Yep. Yeah. Just wire cutting, and looks like they do, of course, have vehicle critical repair. But of course, oh, they get the short cover efficiency one. That's definitely something I forgot about as well. So they actually do get the short cover efficiency one along with the vehicle crew repair criticals. So soldier engineers were both good, a combat squad and a support squad. They built some, what's it called, a fighting position there. You also have the utility car now pulled in the field. Fighting positions getting the 50 cal. No armored skirts onto the utility car just yet.
A capture point is under attack.
Infantry 4-2 firing away. Rock squad does get suppressed. Grenadiers do fall back. Lieutenant goes for a bazooka. 2-2 now pulled in the field. US players seeing some early victories if you like, and going straight for a Stewart. 2-2 engaging the rifle squad. Of course, the Stewart on the field, which means he has access to anti-tank rifle grenades. Utility car going for some drive-bys.
We're losing a capture point.
Got a damage down to 2-2. Oh, found a landmine there. We're laid down by the assault engineers. Prioritize fire on the utility car. Well, the utility car should be strong enough to deal with the 2-2. It does burst it down, or something did. I think somebody just chatted there. Mine. Oh, there was a minesweeper there.
The enemy is overrunning one of our
So it was swept, but something splashed it down. Not sure what though.
enemy infantry.
Stewart forced back the Grenadiers. No Panzerfaust. Right now he does have a decent amount of munitions. He can go for mechanized assault crew. Just needs a lot more manpower. He has spent a lot of fuel on something. I think he's just gone for... Nope, Battle Phase 2. Just going for another 2-2. Guess he's running pretty behind on fuel. Probably would have more by now.
Scout car has arrived.
And Grenadiers not falling back. Hopefully he has medics at home. No, he does not. He does need medics. He's going for the upbuilding now. Grenadiers to help build it. Stewart moving around. Grenadiers are falling back.
We are losing a sector. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Utility car and Stewart here do now have... Is that going to be Treadbuster? Is he laying down landmine?
Bunker has been converted.
Here's a 2-2 up north.
medical station.
Of course, it can easily be swept, the Treadbuster. Flame engineers push way forward.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Good shots in the Pioneers, forcing back. He's now finally going for pack 40. He's been needing a proper counter to the Stewart for a bit of time. He's lost already quite a bit, so he's pretty hurting right now. He lost his Assault Grenadiers, he's lost the 2-2. You have M5. Was that the Assault Engineers landmine, or was that the utility car landmine? I cannot remember which one was which. M6 is the utility car mine, so that is the anti-infantry / anti-vehicle mine. So that is the regular 30 munitions, explode everything landmine. Does get out of the Stewart there, trying to get some repairs. Gotta be a little bit careful though. Pioneers heading to the 2-2 there. Do now the armor skirts now being researched. Grenadiers behind some good heavy cover. Stuga E's could be deployed in the field. Against a Stuart, probably not a great idea. Something you can do. Another fighting position. This one still exists. Does find that landmine there. Pack 40 connecting with the fighting position as well. Bit of damage there. Soldier engineers trying to get inside the garrison.
Now has some ordnance behind it.
Grenadiers push forward. Looks like they may be getting a Panzerfaust onto the Stuart. Lieutenant does get pressed down. Stuart's falling on back. Utility car, nice safe back here. Garrison getting hit by the MG42 as well as 2-2. The assault engineers don't really have good long-range firepower. They have firepower, just not long-range firepower. So it's probably good for them to get out of there. Rear squad inside of there. Well, they won't be controlled too much either. Bazooka does fire away. Going for armor-piercing rounds on the MG42. He spots it, so he knows not to push forward. Right squad on the flank. And the Grenadier's pretty wounded right now. Another Grenadier's pushing forward. He's going to try to focus down. Oh, throws a frag. And I think I just heard the audio line for frag research, so just got to pull on the field. And the MG42 does get smoked on out. And so the armor-piercing rounds will subside. US players going for a mortar. I do not like the US mortar. I think we better just go for the major and bring artillery barrages. Double Panzerfaust firing. Both hit the utility car. Grenadiers taking a bit of damage there. Pack 40 pushing forward. Pioneers advancing. That guy is pretty wounded.
Order crew, standing by for orders. One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire. German dozers have reached the front line. We've lost a fighting position.
Got a pretty good burst in the utility car. And also another burst right there. Stuart's not firing away. Stuart, of course, will defeat 2-2 in 1v1 combat. Does get him down to the coaxial. 2-2 may go down. Smoke from his opponent there. Pack 40 may get the kill there on the Stuart. And the Panzerfaust connects. Rolls a miss there. Landmine detonated. Looks like the Pioneers were trying to sweep it, look like. Or maybe they were laying down that one. Though the Pioneer was alive after that, though quite a bit of damage there, so I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think that was the assault engineer landmine.
A capture point is being overrun.
And Stuart does barely survive. Does get suppressed down there. Another squad of assault grenadiers, but they're severely wounded. Didn't even see them get flooded field, and they're almost dead. They do already have 5 kills on them, though. First one's nice, but they need to fall back. The battery get wiped on out. Lieutenant Thompson could finish that squad off. Soldiers or assault grenadiers do escape out of there. The rear squad is suppressed. We got the Stuart now advancing. And there's another landmine there, so he could possibly be wiped out. Though in this case, I think if one guy pushes far enough, I think this guy would be safe enough. Still not a great thing to be next to. That also could detonate his landmine. He actually damaged his own landmine, which I think my fluffy tails maybe cover up the health bar there. Just trust me when I say the landmine got damaged there. 2-2 push right forward, MG42 firing away, hitting the rifleman squad. Pioneers advancing will spot the landmine and also spot the assault engineers. US players actually lacking stated infantry squads. And does have a major in the field, almost have enough resources for a Sherman tank. He may be saving for a bulldozer. His opponent doesn't have battle phase 2, so with our cast division, A bulldozer is actually a feasible item right now. Well, regular Sherman tank is of course a very good journalist tank. So it is probably the more reliable option. Either way, Sherman or bulldozer are both perfectly fine options right now. Assault grenades there. Explodes for quite a bit of damage there. Lieutenant does not get wiped on out. Sherman tank almost complete.
We are losing a sector. Capture complete.
Point has been captured.
Good shooting, if I do say so myself.
Sherman tank now deployed in the field. Using, I think it was like the Ardennes assault was at not Dog Company, not Fox, that has a blue butts. I think it's a mechanized company. I forget what company name that was. Dog was the engineer support company.
Infantry, nail 'em with the MG. There they are.
I just can't remember what the other ones are. Able was the airborne. Right? What was the mechanized one? I cannot remember what the name of that company was.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Looks like lost a squad somewhere. Sorry, I missed that part. Don't know which squad though. I see the one rifle squad, one lieutenant, one assault engineer, and one reaction squad. So I'm not sure what squad got wiped out.
Giving us some trouble here.
Now the Stuart now, or not Stuart, Sherman tank now being repaired and up. Rifle squad on the build queue.
We're all done. Now there is a piece of mediocre engineering. You got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
Second rifle squad now, or redeployed. Stuart pushes way forward. Lieutenant squad backing on off from the assault engineers. Stuart pushes way forward. Up here, a bit of smoke. Big splash hit there. Grenadier's now falling back.
Territory.
Smoke grenade has been fired. Good high explosive round there. We got the good shot onto the Sherman tank, but that Pack 40 is almost down. The high explosive round there, and the Grenadier does fall back. We've got the target weak point there. Still in range and knocks out the Sherman tank.
Forces are securing our territory.
Rifle squad throws a frag grenade there. Pack 40 needs to fall back, but did good work. Does get decrewed. Bar squad now deployed on the field. Pioneer taking a bit of damage. Don't pick up the. He lost the Pioneer. Wasn't paying too close enough attention to that. Stewart there.
We are losing a sector.
He does have another Pioneer with a Minesweeper though, at least.
Be advised, troop level barrage
Grenadiers, assault Grenadiers, push way forward.
target secure.
You now have an M10 on the build queue. I guess he wants a cheap option deal with 2-2s, but I think the M10's not a really good item. It's only gets a single 2-2 on the field. He does not see anything else. The Wehrmacht player has gone to Battle Phase 2. He may be going for Battle Phase 3 for the Tiger tank. Got quite a bit of fuel stored on up. But it's feasible. And if one goes for an M10, it would be a good idea to go for the Tiger tank, because it's an anti-tank asset. You don't have to pull out any tank asset to counter your opponent's tank asset. Good shot there from the mortar. The mortar so far has been quite good so far this game. Well, I say 2 kills, so... But almost 2 levels of accuracy. Double taps the Stewart there. Grenadier squad needs to fall back. Another Grenadier firing away. M10 push forward. It can do infantry crushing, but of course that's very gimmicky. And it's going for infantry crushing. Does fall back in time. Double pack 40. One teller mine is a great way to bait that M10. If you see the M10 trying to go for crushes, go for some teller mines. We are seeing a Stug on the field. Which, like I said, he could probably skip it and go straight for the Tiger tank. But I guess he just wants to counter to the M10. Plus, wouldn't be half bad help chase down the Steward. Steward push way forward because of damage there. Pack 40 connects onto the Steward. Stug now deployed on the field. Smoke barrage raining on in. Mortar firing away. Mark target or prioritize target turned on. Just a single bazooka there. Not a massive threat to the Stug. Good pens there onto the M10. Better repairs from the Pioneers will buff out those scratches. Do now have a Scot deployed on the field. Good Scot, that was a good hit. And also be immolated there. It needs to fall back. Does not lose that squad. Stug getting down south to engage the Steward. What was a miss there? Is that landmine? Nope, those are just broken sandbags. I swear, broken sandbags looks like landmines to me. Like light AT mines. Or the Company Heroes 1 demolition charges.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Pioneers push way forward.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
MG42 suppresses down the rifleman. Steward advancing. Scott fires away. Splash the Pioneer a little bit. Most smoke barrage here. RAF squad or lieutenant push way forward. RAF squad gets good hits on the Grenadiers. These forces on push way forward. And the rear squad is going to get suppressed. Grenadiers engaging this for engineer. Rifle grenade gets a good hit there on the RAF squad. Up here, bit of hits there. Grenadier squad starting to fall back. Stewart and Scott backing on off. Lieutenant pushing way forward.
Position machine. We're losing a capture point.
Good splash up there on the Grenadiers. Pioneers now starting to fall back. Good smoke hit there. Smokes out the Pack 40. Scott, of course, will roll miss, but was aiming for a 2-2 either way. Lieutenant heading down south. Rice Squadron press down the Lieutenant. Stewart heading around. Still gets a good shot there in the Scott. M10 way up north. Right now, because VPs, the US player has a pretty good lead, but the Valor player has enough VPs to be safe with. Lieutenant Squad does get pinned down. There's a capture course again, VP capture against the Valor player while at it. Good hit there onto the Stewart. Assault engineers getting suppressed down. Rifle squad moving around.
Anti-tank gun, ready for action.
Grenadiers will engage the assault engineers. Our squad taking some damage. Grenadiers, of course, upgrade of LMG. Our squads do not even have a bar. This one does have 2 bars. The Flame Engineers may also have a bar. Not a bad idea, a weapon for them to pick up, but it doesn't look like they are equipped with a bar. This part does have some munitions to work with, maybe saving for some siege barrages.
Point being captured.
Lieutenant's starting to get suppressed there.
Enemy has us pinned! Literacy level attained!
Two to two, push way forward. Nope. Scott moving around. Got some tank traps now being built. Got the captain upgraded with a bar. Maybe trying to eye for some M1AT guns, which he has gotten one. Assault Grenadiers up north, just kept from Northern VP.
Enemy has destroyed an emplacement.
Notice another fighting position has gone down. Lieutenant is sprinting his way forward for bazooka. Does find the MG42. Stug does take a bit of damage there. Does take a pen there. Two push moving around. Got a smoke grenade firing. Good pen there on the 2-2. Great Scott shot there. Does not get a squad wipe, but got pretty close. Captain may finish him off though, below succeeding the other Grenadier. Good hits there by the Scott. The Scott is doing severe damage to the Wehrmacht player right now. Fires off another smoke grenade there. Rifle squad or Grenadier squad does get wiped out. Still getting some repairs. Tiger Pawns are now pulled in the field. Being upgraded for Pinto Mount. We got bulldozers as well. But there's no adequate counter to the Tiger tank. He has some soft counters in the form of the M10 M1AT gun, but no hard counters. So the Tiger tank's going to have a lot of presence on the field. Dozer may immediately go down. Stewart may go down. Tiger tank rolls a miss there. Does evacuate the vehicle crew. Granted, it was basically an unvetted vehicle crew. Does have Thompsons though. While I've heard the Thompson upgrade, I've seen the Thompson upgrade do quite well for vehicle crews, they do not have they're way too squishy to really use them effectively. Tiger tank immediately goes to the base. This is going to cause a bit of issues. The Ambulance did take a direct hit there. M10 here, anti-tank rifle grenade connects. Prioritized fire there. M10, nope, does take out the Scott there. Still push way forward. This is becoming so messy. Just fall back with this guy here. Tiger tank getting hit by the bazooka. One anti-tank rifle grenade does go down to a flanking M1AT gun. Light artillery barrage running in, but he's walking into it. Vehicle crew can still be useful for getting some repairs done. The medical, and he gets back the ambulance. The vehicle crew can repair up the ambulance. In fact, the vehicle crew can recruit the ambulance and distribute medical supplies themselves, allowing the medic to be on the front line. Does take out the stroke there.
Our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
MG42 firing away. MG42 here. Not many things to stop the MG42. So as though a smoke grenade with the lieutenant, but I've got the other MG42 still firing away uncontested. This guy should start recovering, but he's getting hit by the Grenadier here while these guys are going to get pinned down. Another smoke barrage on the MG42. Rifle grenade onto the rifle squad. Does get a bit damage here. Double Thompsons lock both the weapon slots of the vehicle crew. I think... I honestly have no idea. It's generally a bad idea to go. Let's see, I can... Let's see, I do have... Nope, I can...
We're losing a capture point.
It suggests he can still pick it up when I have this highlighted. So it appears not. I thought I also includes the entire squad of Thompsons. I need to double check that.
A capture point is being overrun.
That's like a bit of damage there. I see you're busy repairing. I see a grease gun, so it's not entire squad. I see one Thompson. That's a tank there. They are crew of a tank. Or actually no, the M10's not a tank. It's a self-propelled gun, also known as a tank destroyer. Tank destroyers are an inherently defensive tool, especially in the US Army doctrine for the time frame. Oh, you got German tanks pushing forward. This light chassis can go from one location to another location pretty quickly and fuel efficiently. Can simply drive over there and immediately start engaging the target. Can't really take a hit. The M10 has similar armor profile as the Sherman tank, which is actually decent versus the German 50 millimeters. But not perfect. Rifle grenade fired. Good hit there on the assault engineers. And M10 does escape on out of there. I see vehicle crew. They are found dirt.
We're losing a capture point.
Yep, looks like you are correct. It is double Thompson. Looks like the Pack Ford engaging the fighting position and goes down. Regular Sherman tank pushes right forward. Smoke mortar firing away. Pack 40 does get smoked out. He can force fire the ground. Connects to the force fire the ground. Oh, there's a teller mine here. That could have finished off that Sherman tank. Also, has it always been dropped for vegetables there? Sherman tank did not find the teller mine, found the Pack 40. Double Pack 40. S mines. He may destroy some S mines there. Some detonated there. M10 push away forward.
A capture point is under attack.
More mine detonations there, so there's still at least one mine. Pack 40 double taps the M10. Assault Grenadiers gets good damage there, force back the squads. Does smoke out the MG, but does get pinned down.
300 points. Our supply line just got cut off.
Let's see. With all the destruction, US player has plenty of fuel to work with. The American player, not too much. He only has a 2-2 for anti as a vehicle asset, which is probably just meant to police flanks nowadays. M10 here doesn't really have any proper target engaged in 2-2, but there's no real vehicles engaged, so the Vanguard right now does not need to pull out a heavy amount of anti-tank assets to deal with it, though he does have to do triple pack 40, but he does not need a Panzer IV or Stug for the time frame. In fact, with triple pack 40, he can probably use that to save up for some other assets, whether it be Brumbar or Tiger Tank. I say Brumbar is not a bad option right now. Of course, you may not have the structure built for it. And we'll still need more fuel in general for the Brumbar. Does go for Panzer 4 using all of his available fuel for it.
Reinforcements in. 75mm gun carrier ready.
Another Scott deployed in the field. So engineers do find a home. Or is that some sort of rail or station in general? Or whatever this industry is. Or whatever's left there. Nothing much left there. Yeah, I have no idea what type of industry this would be. Silo? Could have been a fuel station? Maybe something involved in the rail station. But somebody had to put a giant flag in the middle of the railroad, knocking out the railroad itself. Mortar does give a splash hit there on the 2-2.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Hands forward now engaging the rifleman. Good pen there on the 2-2. Pack 40 used target weak points, but that one's getting smoked out a little bit there. The other one's getting some good hits there. It's also efficiency 3. 3 targets. Does not get a shot off there. Panzer 4 straightforward. Gets a pen there onto the Panzer 4. Was that a landmine there? Nope, those are more sandbags and bricks there. Panzer 4 falling back, and Scott and M10 will escape on out of there.
We're at 200 points.
NG42 does get unsmoked. Frag grenade onto the MG. Good pen there on the Panzer 4.
Rounds complete. Breach clear.
Good shot there on the Panzer 4. Flame Engineers trying to emulate the Grenadiers. Assault Grenadiers taking a bit of damage.
We're losing a capture point.
Good hit there on the Grenadiers. Good damage on that Rifleman squad. Mortar here. Mortars have efficiency 3 of 7 kills. M10 located back there. Does see a shot there from the Pack 40. Double Pack 40 hits. We got double target weak points, looks like. Rolls and miss there.
A capture point is being overrun.
Right, Lieutenant does get a bit of suppression there. Smoke grenade fired. We got the assault group now deployed in the field, equipped with Panzer Shreks. M10 throws a direct hit there. He does manage to evacuate pretty quickly, and body blocks a Scott there. He's advanced way forward. He should be relatively soon. He moves forward and connects, takes out the Scott. I was not expecting a mechanized assault group right then there. Has 2 STGs to help decrew this M1AT gun. One STG to take out the AT gun. Does decrew the AT gun. Maybe force fire. Yep, it's going to force fire, take out the AT gun, and does fall back there. An unusually effective late game mechanized assault group. Very nice. And looks like he may have lost a Grenadier recently. Dropped the MG42. Pick it off the M with the other Grenadier. Got a dual equipped Grenadier. Should be very effective. Artist fire turned on onto the Panzer 4. Does get cancelled. Off of Twitter. Assault Engineers firing away. Scott rolls a miss there. Panzer IV blitz his way forward. No progress fire turned on. It crushes one of the models of the Captain Squad. Intake rifle grenade does connect on the Panzer IV.
We're losing a capture point.
Pack 40 does connect. Does blitz on out of there. Does get Tucker weak point connection, but of course out of range, as well as vision range. Panzer IV gets a good pen there. Bazooka poses no threat to the Panzer IV right now. Of course, I got another spam bot. Don't interact with it. Of course, I love how the spam bots nowadays are getting very, very broken. Oh, casting's more of a hobby since it's none of my stuff is monetized. I am a network engineer, so I manage network switches, cables, run cables in buildings, that sort. I think last year I ran about 20,000 kilometers, or no, 20,000 feet, not kilometers, very different. 20,000 feet of cable last year.
Tank destroyer is ready for action.
Rifle grenade fired. Good hit there on the rifleman.
Losing a capture point.
I like it. I can work with my hands, and also pretty AI proof since AI can't lay down physical cables. And since my area has a little bit of specialization to it that I don't really want to go into detail at the moment, I have a little bit of a higher pay rate than normal network engineers. Good shots there, good stuns there. The Jackson stun for. Panzer IV goes down, but the Jackson goes down. He has almost enough fuel for the Tiger tank, which is a great way to clear the way for the for the Tiger tank. Another Scott goes down.
The gun carrier just got knocked out.
Bundle grenade thrown, splashes the lieutenant a little bit. Panzer grenade is going to fall back. M42 here. Multiple. Oh, he's doing a good job destroying tank traps. Guess the anti-tank guns are anti-tank traps, actually. But yeah, back to what I was trying to say beforehand, before the action, I have a bit of some specialization which makes it a bit more niche, resulting in a decent pay rate. And right now I'm quite glad for that, since I don't have to worry about searching in the job market, because I always do horrible job searching. Pack 40 gets good damage there. M10 roaming around that telemine will not be found. The 2-2 is dead. Smoke grenade has been fired. Rock squad straight forward. Both find the eventually 1 Panzer Grenadiers. 2 STGs not going to do all too well. Yes, he did.
Being overrun.
Another Tiger Panzer now deployed in the field. US players lost all of his vehicle assets, barring this M10, which is pretty well vetted. I can't remember how much veterancy is on that M10. Is that veterancy 2 or maybe veterancy 3? Don't go by the vehicle crew veterancy. But the Tiger Panzer is now deployed on the field. The US player could save up another Jackson when seeing the Tiger Panzer. Probably a good idea. Just need a little more fuel, as well as probably a bit more manpower is a bigger issue at the moment. Oh, M10 push way forward is veterancy 3. Oh, M10 does get a pen there on the Tiger Tank. And the Tiger Tank gets a pen in return. Bazooka actually does pen there. And now the Lieutenant is fighting the Tiger Tank. Frag grenade there from the Rifle Squad. The Assault Grenadier Squad did actually find a bar. Very nice. But probably needs to fall back. Tiger Tank push up north. Destroys a good amount of cover there. I would not want to be behind a pile of bricks when a Tiger Tank destroys it. Copy still absorbs the shot entirely. Real life, everyone behind that pile of bricks is dead. Including the M10. At least the guys are in the open top part. Grenadiers kept to the fuel sector.
Down to 100 points. I say again, allies at 100 points.
Craft Squad does get suppressed there a little bit. Hold fire turned on the Tiger Tank for some odd reason. I understand prioritize fire, but not really hold fire sometimes. Maybe try to avoid any shots there. The US players lost a lot of stuff right now, but has good core of infantry. The Veteran player has a good core of AT guns and cores of Tiger Tank. Maybe next thing should either Panzerwerfer or a Brumbar. Because I don't think he will need a Stug even against a Jackson. I think more anti-infantry assets would be nice. Another Pioneer is not a bad idea. Even though he has one Pioneer, Veterans 2 with Minesweeper, which will be a decent repair item with the Tiger Tank. Heavy tanks sometimes do require 2 Pioneers, especially if you want to focus on the tank being aggressive. Is that a telemine? There's a telemine here. That could be a bit of a problem for the US player. Finds S mines as well. Rear echelons up north, so they will not find the telemine. Inside the garrison, it's not a great garrison for the Assault Grenadiers, even though they do have a bar. They have a bar. Gazing around a little bit too much. Just like if there was Civ 5 out AI. You now have the Rock Squad does get pinned down. Grenadiers moving around. Telemine's still there. Reaction Squad does fall back.
We're losing a capture point.
M10 versus 3 straight forward. Gets a pen there on the Tiger Tank. Good shot there. Our squad falling back. This Lieutenant Squad 4 does find some S mines. And looks like all the S mines have been destroyed. After bar assault grenadiers have access to get more guns, let's find out. Oh, he's retreating back, can't check at the moment. But it may be a little bit difficult. We have to find a drop slot up on the ground. Bundle grenade, predictive, but unsuccessful. You may not have access to another weapon slot. I honestly don't know off the top of my head. Our squad forward with Minesweeper. It may be a bit difficult to spot this landmine with all the chaos. If he does spot it, it'd be hard to see because of all the rubble. Though right now, this telemine is uncharacteristically good at keeping a secret because after all, does tell a lot. Teller. That. Okay, that's horrible. Much better in my head. Let's see now. Assault Grenadiers. Need to find a drop weapon on the ground. Tiger Tank gets a good shot there. Has a bit of a backdrop. I think the anti-tank mine. Or not the anti-tank mine. Anti-tank trap. Tank trap. Ah. Anti-tank rifle grenade does connect on the Tiger Tank. Oh, and there goes the Grenadiers. Oh, the US player's on 25 tickets. Very nice. Veteran player doing a good job with the VPs. Good it there onto the MG42, forcing it back. See, I don't think I can highlight back over here. Nope, I can't highlight there. Oh, he's also falling back. Yeah, I don't think I can highlight this. Yep, can't highlight that. We have to see if he does drop on the ground and select on them. See if they can pick something up. Which is feasible. Telemine back here is still there. You're facing the wrong way. That's Berlin. You're not trying to go to Berlin. Now the squad's behind some good heavy cover. Our squad took a direct hit. More tank traps. He's been building a decent number of tank traps. This telemine still exists. Then push forward. Pioneer's trying to get hit. Scott's firing away. He does have double Scots. Going for a Sherman tank. I think he needs a Jackson at this point. A lot of stuff exploding. I think he may have lost a rifle squad. No, looks like they all fallen back. Siege barrage is raining down. Some steel rain. Extra large steel rain. So it's like steel hail. Panzer is heading up north. Got the captain here. Another Panzer IV in the field. Like I said, oh, he vapped. That was a little bit too close. One more round. I think there's another shell after this one. Yep, I heard it. It's... oh no. Okay, that could have been much worse. That siege barrage lasted for a decent amount of time. A good number of shells dropped from it. Assault Grenadiers do take a shot. He's not Schnapps. We do now have the Assault Grenadiers holding back. Too many Scots there. 24 tickets. Starting to suppress this guy here. M10 blitzing on out of there. Sherman take straight forward. We got the light artillery barrage. Mate does pin down the rifle squad. This might be game over for the US player. Panzer IV heading up north. Sherman tank. Panzer IV pursuing the Sherman. Good pens there. M10 advancing gets a pen. Sherman tank may go down, but does take another pen there onto the M10. Using the right squad to capture the point. M42 does not get on top of the point. Did not deploy far enough forward. At that point in time, probably should have just kept right there and fire away. A lot of smoke. US players on 15 tickets. Pioneers advancing. Got a drop weapon there, and... oh, I was too busy taking a drink, so my hand was not on the mouse. Does take a bit of damage there. Bar Assault Grenadiers pushing forward, finds a lieutenant. Grenade there onto the Assault Grenadiers. Do take a bit of damage. Assault Grenadiers nice and close to the Lieutenant. Lieutenant model is down, so no... what's it called? Thompson. Assault Grenadiers do fall back. Yeah, I always love seeing smoke play. Sherman tank does go down to the double pack 40. Though he does have triple pack 40 on the field, though just one of them back here, along with the MG42. That's part of the special division. M10 does get a nice flanking shot there. Pack 40 is engaging. Pack 40 is on top of the VP, and that's probably going to be game if that gets captured. So Scott goes down. M10 taking a bit of a hits there. Stroke E deployed on the field. There goes the M10. Another Scott goes down. US player is disintegrating. And that's probably going to be game. 10 points. I say just dogpile units on the center point, and you will win. No Panzer Tactician, no smoke for himself. No, wait. This guy can throw a smoke barrage.
Pioneers on the point. Yep, just let the guys just go down. Light artillery barrage, bulldozer blown in the field. Pioneer gets wiped on out. Infectious 3 Pioneers. Everything's starting to explode.
We lost an infantry unit. They got.
And that is the end of the game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.